Hey everybody, Nikki here with Black Dog Vintage and Antiques, and today I'm doing a little bit of a different video. I have got a new dealer, glass dealer. She has the most amazing stuff when I go. She has other stuff too, but I'm really kind of right now pinpointing certain things in glass and ephemera. So she does have other stuff, but she has the most amazing stuff I picked up. So I picked up a bittersweet, first time I've seen it in real life, out in the wild. I went whoop, right for it, picked it up, held it in my hand, cradled it like a newborn baby. Said, how much you looking for this vase? And she went, oh, $10. Sold, just sold right away, right? So there, you saw the picture, right? Amazing. I came home, posted that up on eBay, and pretty much made it to the bottom of my stairs and it had sold. I sold it for $80 on eBay. Probably should have asked for a little bit more now that I saw how quickly that sold. So it sold in 29 minutes to be precise. So the next piece that I picked up from her over there was this really, really pretty, and I spotted it right away, carnival glass, and it was amethyst, which is exceedingly rare. Those are not easy to come by. But when I looked at it a little bit closer, I'm like, it looks like it's Imperial glass, but I'm not 100% sure. There's no mark on the bottom of it, but it's a different kind of carnival glass. So here's the picture here. Really pretty, right? It's really, really pretty. So I got that home and I started to dig in a little bit more, and that's what some of this video is about, me digging a little bit more into the open rose bowl. So really fantastic piece that I got off of her. So stay tuned and watch what I found out about it. Okay, so I wanted to show you why I think I'm not 100% sure that this piece is actually a piece of Imperial glass. Well, first off, we're going to do this. There is no mark on the bottom of this. And believe me, I looked. It's a gorgeous piece, all right? It's already sold, but it is a gorgeous piece. Now, the other thing that is different is the edging on this. It is slightly more ruffled with crimped edges. Now, this is an open rose pattern. That is what this pattern is. This is a luster or a carnival glass. I wanted to show you the slight difference. It has the three toes, right? It has the three toes. It has the bottom. This could be, for all intents and purposes, a very antique piece. And it probably is. But because I can't say it definitively, now, here is an absolute, and this one is still available if anybody's interested. This is an absolute Imperial glass, open rose, slag dish, three toes, and look at, there's the IG right there right in there. You can see the little mold marking. Same feet, right? Same kind of little drapery pattern there. Oh, let me get this one in there. You can see it a little bit better on this one because it's not slag glass. Same drapery pattern. Same drapery pattern. Same roses on the outside. Same roses on the outside. Same bottom. Same bottom. Same swirly toes, right? Same swirly toes. It's the top that's different. So it is just slightly smaller because I can fit one inside the other. You can see that. And it's just a little bit of the top that's different. And I'll take some better photos so y'all can see that. This very well could be a piece of antique Imperial glass that was made prior to 1914, which is when they started using the IG mark. So Imperial glass was in operation from 1901 to 1914, so this could totally be a piece of antique Imperial glass. It is amethyst too, so it's got the purple base, which is awesome. That's why these flowers look more purple, because it has the purple base. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. And yes, I might be a little sad that I sold it, but because I couldn't positively identify it as Imperial glass, I kind of just left it open. Listed it on eBay, sold within 15 minutes, so I can't complain too much. I picked this up for $5 and ended up by selling it for $25. So, you know, if it was antique, maybe I could have asked a smidgy more, but I just better be safe than sorry. But I just, oh my gosh, it is just a beautiful, beautiful piece. So All right, now time for those close-up pictures.
Take a look at the edges and compare the two side by side. Can you see how they're just slightly different around the edges? Now for a good look at the underside. See how the one on the right, the slag glass piece, has the Imperial logo, the I with the G written over the top? The one on the left, there's no mark. So here's another look at the underside. The feet look exactly the same. The drapery running just above the feet is exactly the same. The swirls exactly the same, as well as the rosebuds along the outside. Another difference, can you spot it on the underside? The piece on the left has fine ribbing along the base that encompasses the pontil mark as well as the feet. The one on the right that we know is Imperial glass does not. So, is this Imperial glass? Is it an antique piece of Imperial glass? Or is it a knockoff? Still don't know.
So I hope you found this little video kind of informative and helpful in a way, because I still cannot exactly pinpoint that that was Imperial glass. I posted that up on eBay and that sold in 10 minutes. I sold that for 20 bucks in 10 minutes. Paid $5 for it, sold it for 20. I was really, or 25, sorry, 25. I was really stoked about that. That made me really happy that that sold in a matter of minutes. And now once again, I'm kind of kicking myself a little bit going, maybe I should have researched it just a little bit harder. But I spent a good, hour or two, like really kind of digging into that and just couldn't precisely pinpoint if it was, antique Imperial glass that was just unmarked, or if it was a reproduction. And most of the reproductions in glass you're going to find, most, not all, are going to be vintage in and of themselves. There are a couple of companies out there that's all they do, Kemple being one. So if you watch Class with Class on Monday, you'll have found out about Kemple. Phil Rosso being another one. He is still currently doing things, but his pieces are a little bit, I have a piece right here, his pieces are a little bit easier to identify. He has the little shield, little weird shield there with an R in the center. That means it's a Rosso piece. That means it's a reproduction piece. But once again, most of his stuff, if not all of it, is either using original molds or is a vintage piece. And sometimes you can't get Vaseline glass, because this is Vaseline glass. Sometimes you can't get Vaseline glass that's really affordable. This piece really was, and sometimes reproductions make that possible. So don't put your nose up at reproductions. There was lots of mold trading that went on. I'm thinking of going through and doing some companies that had bought old molds. I have this great book that talks about it in milk glass, so maybe I'll do a video on that so you guys can see, like, when one company went out of business, who bought them? Who bought their molds? What happened to them? Were they trying to be sneaky about it? Were they not trying to be sneaky about it? This might be a discussion that we do in Glass with Class. And don't forget, Glass with Class is now moving to Monday nights, 6 p.m. over on Claudia K. Vintage's channel. We're going to try something a little bit different and spice it up this summer in the evening. So instead of grabbing maybe your lunch, you're going to grab an after dinner drink, or sit down and have dinner with us, or an after dinner drink, a glass of wine, and watch and learn about glass. So make sure you check and change your calendars on that one. It'll be starting the first Monday in July. And as always, please like, share, subscribe to my channel if you're not already. It really helps me out. If you're wondering where I do sales, I occasionally do statics here on my YouTube channel. I'm with Claudia doing a Glass with Class every Monday night, and I also sell over on Whatnot. That's where I do most of my ephemera. I'm going to be trying to do some more statics in the future. I'm kind of just taking a little time off till my boy's birthday, the July baby, so just a couple more weeks. So taking a little time. I was actually taking a lot of time to put a lot of effort into my eBay store, which has really kind of paid off for me. So I'm going to start doing stuff that's sold and what it sold for and how quickly it kind of sold over here. Give you guys like a little heads up just so that you can be on the lookout for these things as well, because if I'm making sales on them, hopefully you are too. My eBay's been doing very well lately, and I'm really kind of focused on doing that, and that's why I haven't really done any static sales. That, and I had to do like inventory. Inventory took me, what did I do? The week before last, I spent pretty much the whole week inventorying absolutely everything, giving everything a little sticker. So if you see something pop up and it has this weird sticker, blue little painter's tape on the bottom, then I'm showing you it's because it's been marked and it's in my inventory. That way I know it's been listed on eBay. I know how much I bought it for. I know pretty much when I bought it. And that way when it sells, I know, okay, that's, you know, kind of done. And this is me trying to be a little bit more organized and treat this a little bit more like a business. So that's why I haven't been doing a lot of sales over here on my YouTube channel, but that's going to change here in the very near future. So stay tuned for that. I like to do static sales. It gives people a chance to kind of wander through things and we get to chat about things a little bit more. And you get to see the pieces a little bit more up close. Because I take really good photos, or try to show off the piece in all its glory. So I thank you for hanging out with me, guys. I'm sorry if I'm rambling on a little bit. There's a thunderstorm coming in and my windows are open and it's like 100% humidity and it's a little moist up here, and you can see like even my camera is like hazy. That's how like humid it is right now. So thank you everyone for sharing your summer weather. I didn't want the humidity, I just wanted the warmer weather, so you can take back that humidity. Until next time, everybody, stay swanky and stay classy.